What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Sean, aka Sean Steiger, back again with another FIFA 20 Best Starter Squads video. If you guys have not already checked out my previous videos we've done on the EPL, Bundesliga, and Serie A, make sure you guys look at those. I have the link to those videos in the description box below. But we're going to be covering La Liga today, and League One's going to be up tomorrow, so if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys check back tomorrow. But let's get right into today's video though. La Liga Starter Squad. Now this, so far man, I got to be completely objective here. I think this is the most overpriced and worst overall squad. La Liga last year had a pretty bad year in terms of FIFA. FIFA 19 was not great to La Liga, man. A lot of their players had pretty bad seasons, took some downgrades and stuff. And a lot of the top players like Gareth Bale and stuff were kind of in decline. And they lost, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo to Serie A. So it was not a good year for FIFA 19, but I thought FIFA 20 was going to be a bounce back year for La Liga because they got players like Eden Hazard and a lot of young promising prospects like João Felix, Eder Militao, Mendy, guys like that. So I think it's going to look a lot better in terms of the mid to the end game, especially when these guys start to get informs and team of the season cards. But as far as the starter squad is concerned, La Liga is definitely the weakest of the bunch so far. But for those of you guys who want to see this video, we're going to go into it anyway. So as always, going to be playing a 4-2-3-1. I believe it's the best formation as far as keeping a compact shape and defending in numbers. I know people get, it gets criticized a lot because it's very defensive and stuff, and people kind of just park the bus and run around their midfielders. But unfortunately, you don't have the best players at your defensive position. So in order to defend and not concede like 5 goals a game, you got to have a lot more players back. You can't attack too much if you want to win games at this level. So in any event, going to the squad here, starting off at goal, we have David Soria, who I have no idea what this guy's rated last year. He's kind of off the radar. This guy's gonna come out of nowhere, man. He's an 80 rated goalkeeper this year. I think he's 6'4" in game as well, which is excellent. He's got pretty good all-around stats for a starting goalkeeper, so he's gonna be the best option in that position. I believe it's only about 400 coins, 500 coins in the market, so he's very, very affordable. Our center back pairing is gonna be Sidney and Cabrera. 2 players I'm not familiar with as well, and these guys, man, Sidney's a surprisingly good player here. He's got high medium work rate, which is kind of weird. It's not the best, but he's got a decent bit of height to him. He's got 82 physical, which is excellent. Some okay defending as well, and his pace isn't terrible. A lot of these guys have like 50, 40 pace and stuff. You don't want to mess with that. This guy has 70 pace on his base card, which is pretty good. Of course, you can boost that with like a shadow or an anchor to make it even better. As far as Cabrera is concerned, now the pace isn't great, but unfortunately there's not a lot of center backs in La Liga with decent pace that aren't like at least 5,000 coins and up. And a lot of their good center backs like Eder Militao, you're just not gonna be able to afford at this stage in the game. So we had to go with the cheaper budget option, and unfortunately this is the best they had. This guy's a low medium, that might help him a little bit. He's not gonna get forward too much. He's gonna stay back and not try to back run stuff like that in the midfield. But this guy's definitely going to need a shadow, man. 58 pace is not going to cut it. His physical is pretty good, his defense is pretty good, but the pace definitely needs some work, so definitely get an anchor or shadow on this guy if you can. Our left back is going to be Yuri Berchiche. I never heard of this guy either. A lot of new faces in this squad that I've never heard of, and at least I didn't see last year. This guy's pretty good for a left back, man. He's got 80 pace, which is pretty good, 78 defending, and a whopping 81 physical, which is really high for a left back. I mean, these guys are only pretty small, have really low physical stats, so that is actually really good. I don't think you even need an anchor or a shadow on this guy. You can probably go with something that boosts his passing or even his shooting if you like to play a very aggressive kind of attacking fullback kind of game. But this guy, as far as defending stats are concerned, I think this guy's got all the stats you need for a starting fullback. Our right back is going to be Kieran Trippier. Another surprise here. My last video, I was surprised to see Chris Smalling plays for Roma now, and now we got Kieran Trippier playing for Atletico Madrid. A lot of English players seem to be playing outside of England now, which is great, because a lot of times in the past, they only seem to play in England. Maybe they kind of ventured out of Scotland to play for Celtic, but now I think when you see the likes of Jadon Sancho and Smalling, Trippier, guys like that, I think English players are finally branching out and trying to apply themselves in other leagues. Everybody can't make it in the Prem. It's a sad reality, but the Prem is so competitive now that sometimes these English players have to go elsewhere to find starting minutes and stuff. So I think it's a good move for him, and hopefully he does well there. But as far as our team is concerned, he's going to be the starting right back for us here. High medium work rates, is pretty slow, 74 pace, which is okay. It's not the best, but his main claim to fame is going to be his passing. 81 passing. This guy is an excellent crosser. He can put crosses on the dime, and this guy is excellent as far as getting forward. You definitely don't want to have this guy on stay back while attacking, because you're going to miss a lot with this guy, man. With that kind of passing, he's going to be wasted if you have him on stay back. So leave him at the very least on balance, if not on join the attack. I know it's kind of a risky proposition because the more attack you have, the less defense you have, but we do have 2 medium-high work rate CDMs in the midfield we're covering in a second. So maybe you can like leave this guy on balance, keep these guys on stay back while attacking, and let Kieran Trippier join the attack and send in those wonderful crosses from the wide areas. Moving on to our midfield, once again we got the two medium-high CDMs. We got Francis Coquelin, former Arsenal player. I don't know why I have to bring that up every time I mention a former Arsenal player, but he's a former Arsenal player, okay? So it is what it is. 80 rate. I think got an upgrade this year. I think it was 79 or 78 last year, so it looks like a pretty nice upgrade there. Pretty decent pace there in defending and physical and stuff, so you don't really need so much on that guy, man. He's got good passing as well and dribbling. So for a starting CDM, that's pretty much all I can really hope for. I think he's going to be excellent at that role, breaking up the play in midfield, and he's going to be linked up here with Roque Mesa as well at CDM. So these guys, man, both medium-high work rates. They're not going to venture forward too much, but they're not going to stay back like a low-high player would either. So they got the perfect work rates for that position. I think they should pair nicely together and allow the fullbacks and the wingers to get forward. We're going to have very attacking wingers in this formation, highlighted by Lucas Vazquez on the right side. He's a high-low, very attacking player, paired up with Trippier, so that right side is going to be very dangerous. It might not be the best defensively, so you're definitely going to need this guy to stay back and cover wing, but as far as attacking wise, man, you got Kieran Trippier coming down the outside. You definitely want to have him on overlap, and then I would say have Lucas Vazquez on cut inside. You can, like, you know, cut inside and finish on his weak foot and try to hit that finesse shot from outside the box, but he's definitely going to need some shooting help though. Steady shooting is not great. He's got the pace, he's got dribbling and passing, but his shooting can definitely be improved. So I say go like a sniper or a deadeye, a chem style like that to boost up those stats. Our left wing is also going to be a very attacking player. We have Christian Teo here, the speedster. He got a little bit of a space downgrade this year. He does not have 90+ pace anymore, but he's still a very fast player in this game. And with the 4-star combo, 75 shooting, 81 dribbling, this guy's gonna be very dangerous on the wings. Going back to central midfield now, our cam is going to be Ever Banega, who's actually a CDM by default. I thought it was such a weird thing when they made him a CDM as far as his team of the season card is concerned last year, because he might play that in real life. He's a shorter player, he's not like the strongest dude either and stuff, so that's kind of an odd position. You definitely don't want to play him there in games. More of a box-to-box midfielder or a cam as they're going to use him here. This guy is excellent passing with 84 and 82 dribbling as well. And his pace is pretty slow. He's not going to get in behind or pass anybody, but you really don't need much pace because you got plenty of pace on the outside with guys like Christian Teo and Lucas Vazquez there. His main job is going to be to distribute the ball and create chances in midfield, take free kicks, and all those kind of things that an attacking midfielder would do. As far as the position change is concerned, don't worry about converting this guy all the way from a CDM to a cam. Just convert him to a center mid and then play 10 matches with this guy and have a manager that's either from La Liga or is Argentine. He's going to get the full 10 chemistry anyway, so you don't need to go all the way out to a cam unless you really want to. I would suggest just leaving him here as a center mid. The final player in the squad is going to be Alvaro Morata. He's not the best player in the world, but he's the best player at this price range in La Liga. So obviously you're not going to be able to afford guys like Luis Suarez or Karim Benzema or even Williams, players like that. You know, guys that have pace can be really expensive. They're going to be like 15,000, 20,000 coins and up. And for the purpose of this video, I'm trying to keep all my players, you know, under 2.5k, like 2.5 or less for the budget. So this guy fits that budget. He's got 3-star skills, a 4-star weak foot, high work rates. I'm not really a big fan of, but considering that your other players here are going to be so attacking, particularly on your wings, you definitely need a striker that's going to track back and help out the midfield and defense. So I think he has the perfect work rate to kind of suit this sort of position. He's 6'2", which is great. He can win aerial duels. He does a little bit of everything, man. He's not like the best striker in the world, but he's a working man striker. He does a little bit of everything, and I think he can definitely work as a lone striker in the 4-2-3-1 formation. So that is going to be it for the full squad in today's video. If I missed anybody, let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching this video. Make sure you guys check back tomorrow for my League on Starter Squad video. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned, and I will see you next time.